Hello students, welcome to all of you in biology classes. Students, today's video is on the process of diffusion in living beings. In previous video, we have studied about the process of osmosis. Nowadays, we are talking about the transportation in living beings. So we have studied that there are two types of transportation in living beings. First is active transports, which requires energy, while the second one is passive transport. It doesn't require any energy for the purpose. Now the video is mainly for the process of diffusion in living beings. In your chemistry classes, you might be studied this process going on in all three states of matter, that is in solids, in liquids and gases. So first of all, today we will discuss what is the definition of diffusion. So the definition of diffusion is that diffusion is a process in which the movement of particles, that is molecules, takes place from higher concentration to lower concentration. You will say that this was the case of osmosis also, where the movement of higher particles takes place from higher concentration to lower concentration, but the condition was different there. Actually, osmosis is also a part of diffusion, which takes place only in liquids, while the diffusion is a process which takes place in all three states of matter. But in living beings, mainly it takes place in gases. To review or to remind your knowledge, I will show you some experiments based on diffusion. Like, you will take a beaker in which you add some sugar and fill it with water. After some times, you will find that the whole water becomes sweeter in taste. This is because of diffusion. The particles of sugar moves from higher concentration to lower concentration, and the result is the whole water becomes sweeter. The process is mainly takes place in gases and liquids, but the rate of diffusion in gases is maximum because the intermolecular spaces in gases is very high. So the space is very high, so the diffusion is very high. The process of diffusion do not require any membrane like in osmosis. In osmosis, the presence of semi or selectively permeable membrane is must to undergo. So today we have to discuss the process of diffusion in living beings. In living beings, mainly the exchange of gases takes place. That is, the phenomena takes place in gaseous form. First of all, the best example of gaseous exchange is respiration. So we will discuss the respiration in amoeba. To understand the process, we will discuss the exchange of gases in amoeba. whereby the process of respiration a large amount of carbon dioxide is produced. Now it requires oxygen which is present outside the cell, that is in atmosphere. Now the movement takes place from higher concentration to lower concentration. Here the concentration of oxygen is higher and here the concentration of carbon dioxide is higher. So from higher to lower it will pass outside and the higher concentration of oxygen will diffuse inside the amoebal cell. This is exchange of gases. In the process of respiration in amoeba. In day-to-day life, you will have many examples of diffusion, like if you burn an incense stick, the smell of that stick spreads very quickly in the whole house. Likewise, the cooking food in kitchen, the smell of that food spreads very quickly in the whole house. So this is because of diffusion in air, that is diffusion in gases. But it also takes place in liquids also. Likewise, in case of sugar we have seen it. Now the next example of exchange of gases in living beings is in plants. You are familiar with the term photosynthesis. Which carbon dioxide and water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll synthesize glucose and oxygen is as byproduct which go outside the atmosphere. So hydrogen water comes from soil, but how the carbon dioxide comes? It comes by the exchange of gases. Through leaves. What happens? Suppose this is a leaf. Having a stomata at its ventral surface. Now what happens? You have seen that in process of photosynthesis oxygen is produced. So the concentration of oxygen is higher inside the leaf, while the concentration of carbon dioxide in atmosphere is present in higher concentration. So the carbon dioxide will enter through stomata in the leaves and the oxygen will diffuse outside the cell, outside the leaf. Right? Now here exchange of gases. Takes place in plants for the process of photosynthesis. Now in case of mammals or higher animals, what happens? The exchange of gases is also takes place in there. Like we inhale through our nostril and the air goes to lungs. Through lungs, these airs having oxygen. Suppose this is the alveoli of lungs. Now the blood vessels carrying deoxygenated blood have a large amount of carbon dioxide in higher concentration, and here the concentration of oxygen is more. Oxygen comes through air in lungs, and through lungs it goes to alveoli of the lungs. So the concentration of oxygen is higher in alveoli, and here in blood vessels, because they are deoxygenated blood, having large quantity of carbon dioxide, right? So the oxygen diffuses in blood vessels and the carbon dioxide diffuses in alveoli, from where it goes outside through respiration. You might be familiar with the process that in respiration we take oxygen and gives outside the carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide goes outside and the oxygen comes through respiration is here. So oxygen from alveoli comes in blood vessels and carbon dioxide from blood vessels diffuses to alveoli, from where it goes outside. So this is the exchange of gases. In higher animals. And this video is mainly for the process of diffusion in living beings. In chemistry, it takes place in separately in gases, in liquids, in solids. So for that we will discuss in any other video. So thanks for that. Thanks for your participation or watching.